They said you were nothing but a toy. Your lot in life was to entertain children and then collect dust in the basement. But you said to hell with that. I was destined to battle the most formidable military force ever assembled. I was destined to take up arms and
have so much fun blowing bubbles and moonbeams at all our new friends.
Was ist das?
When we make our stunning entrance riding majestic unicorns, their jaws are sure to hit the floor.
We're catching up on Signal Studios here at Gamescom this year, and just a few days ago, we learned about Toy Soldiers War Chest that you've been working on, return to the franchise. Can you tell us a little bit what went into sort of creating this new game?
This time we came back with Ubisoft. The previous games were made with Microsoft, and what's different about this Toy Soldiers is it's kind of the original Toy Soldiers we had envisioned, which the first one was kind of based in World War I. The second one was based in like the Cold War. What we'd always envisioned is having like a mashup of different toys, and so this is kind of where we're taking this one. So we've expanded like controlling heroes. We've expanded the vehicles. We have a long upgrade cheese now. There's 4 armies at launch, so of different genres. The ones we're announcing today, or we're announcing yesterday, I guess. I've been in Germany. I've been out of country, so I'm not sure when the press release went out. But was Kaiser, which is the one from familiar from the first game, and then Starbright, which is kind of a mashup of different toys that younger girls would have played with, but also very destructive and kind of crazy. She's got bubble gum and cupcakes, and then we have a few more that we're going to announce as we keep going.
It really feels like it sort of adheres to that idea of a kid playing with their toys and doing whatever they want with them, not necessarily sticking with the theme or playing with characters from one universe, but actually just mashing them up.
Yeah, it's great because basically this time if you pick Starbright, she has her own backgrounds, her own toy dioramas, her own environments. Like hers is like this really sunny rainbow backyard, and then if you pick Kaiser, it's kind of like, again, kind of the European countryside, kind of like the first game. And then the other ones are the same kind of. They have their own unique backgrounds, turrets, vehicles, everything, and they all have a completely different flavor, completely different weapons and vehicles. They have their own, like a hero now has primary weapon, secondary weapon, perks, special barrages. I'm looking at like Marie Antoinette over here. She's freaking me out. Hi. Yeah, so it's like everyone's unique. It's more like you pick the one you want, and then you go to battle against the other ones. So Kaiser's got like mechanized, the old World War I tanks and the gas and the blow things up, and Starbright's kind of happy and healing, and so they each kind of have their own unique twist. So every time you play it with different heroes, it's a completely different experience.
You briefly touched on going from Microsoft to Ubisoft. This is your own IP. You have had control of it the whole time, or?
Actually, no. When we signed on originally, when we were first starting, thankfully Microsoft picked it up, and then we had a multi-game agreement. And as we wound down the agreement, they were kind enough to license back the IP to us, and then we wanted to go multi-platform. Another thing we're super excited about is that it's going to be on PlayStation this time. Something we always wanted to do. It'll be on PC, simultaneous launch. So those things really excite us, and working with Ubisoft's going to be great because they make only good stuff. So we're super excited about that.
So in terms of this genre, what does the new generation of console, the extra power, if you will, what does that add to it, and what kind of things can you do with it that you perhaps weren't able to do before?
Mostly, we have a lot fancier AI. Like we've always kind of had crappy AI on purpose in our game because we're trying to encourage people to get in, and the unique thing about Toy Soldiers is you use the turrets and you can control anything on the battlefield, so you can just select it and get in. So we have a little fancier AI this time. So we have kind of dynamic pathing. For example, if you launch a howitzer on a bridge and break the bridge, the enemies will find a new path. If a plane crashes onto the diorama, they'll path around it. Things like that, that is kind of what we've done. Other than that, you know, it's just your standard higher res, higher whatever, more reflections, more polygons, that kind of thing.
So where are you at in development, and how long have you been working on this? Because it's been a while since Cold War.
Yeah, well, we took a little break from Toy Soldiers for a while and worked on Ascend, and then we've done some mobile stuff. And we've been working with Ubisoft since last October. And right now it's a pre-alpha build. It's kind of the first build we're showing anybody. And the game is supposed to be out in early 2015. So
Busy times.
yeah, always busy.
Thank you so much for your time.
It was nice talking to you. Nice to meet you. To be out in early. Yeah, always busy.
Thank you so much for your time.
And the game is supposed to be out in early. Yeah, always busy.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, always busy.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, always busy.